Good afternoon, guys and gals. This is North Shore Preparedness coming to you from the beautiful shores of Lake Ontario. Today is Friday, November the 12th, 2021, and we have a beautiful day. As you can see, we've got sun and a bit of cloud. We're running a temperature of right around 51, which is gorgeous for this time of year here in Canada. So I thought I'd better get my butt outside and do a little late season gardening. So what I'm doing today is, if I can get this camera and tripod to work properly. Sorry, I'm a terrible cameraman here. So I've got this this one bed here, all but cleaned out. Oh boy, here we go. Got this one bed here, all but cleaned out. And what I've got going on here is, what we're doing today is we're planting garlic. That's one of the things you can do late in your gardening season. And you do want to do it before the ground freezes. I'm not sure if you can see the holes that I've got made in the soil. I just used the handle of this garden trowel just to make my holes with, and I made them about 5 inches deep, and I spaced them out by about 5 inches between each hole. Now I got 10 holes here because Honey Badger's Homestead sent me 2 beautiful large heads of garlic, and I'll just show them to you right here right now. I've got them all broken up already. They're absolutely huge. Look at the size of these cloves. Each head of garlic produced 5 cloves, so I've ripped them apart and we're going to plant those individually. And we're going to plant them with the pointy side up. Okay? I've never planted garlic before, just researched it a little bit again, so this is another experiment I'll be sharing with you guys and gals over this year and next year. So just drop those in there. You want to make sure they're about 1.5 inches or so down from the top of your hole. So I decided, because there's only 10, I decided to plant them across the front of this bed here, and hopefully I'll be able to use I'll be able to utilize the back of the bed next spring for something. Maybe a couple of pepper plants can go back in there. That would be absolutely great, because I don't think they'd overcrowd the garlic too much. So that's what we're going to hope for. And this is a great bed here for peppers too. So you got your holes made, your soil all worked up, holes made, and then let me see, what did I do with my rake? Then you just want to take a hard rake or a soft rake, it doesn't matter, and rake your soil back over your holes to make sure that your garlic cloves are nicely covered. Once you're done with that, what you want to do is you want to take your handy dandy garden watering container and water them in. Give them a good liberal drink of water. And that's all we should have to do to them until spring. At least as far as I know. Like I said, never done this before. This is an experiment. So Honey Badgers, thank you ever so much for sending me that garlic, and hopefully we'll get a fruitful harvest out of this. Now, another garden tip, mistake I made last year for any of you who are novice gardeners. At the end of your season, if it freezes outdoors and you leave your jug outdoors, make sure you empty your watering container. I did not last year. I did not empty my watering container. That's why this one is brand new this year. So, don't make that mistake, okay? I'm making the mistakes so that you don't. So, oh. Here's another late fall, maybe gardening faux pas or whatever for you guys and gals. You can see this over here. You see that great big zucchini right there? Big zucchini squash? Okay. I've got two more over there. And I have absolutely no freaking idea what to do with a zucchini squash of that size. Now, when I say of that size, I'll just put my boot beside it there so that you can get a grasp of sort of how big it is. It's not twice as long as my boot, but 1.5 again as long. So they're massive, and I got no idea what to do with them. So any of you guys and gals know what to do with that kind of stuff? You'd let me know down in the comments, and that would be greatly appreciated. Now over here, this is where I had my my sunchokes, my Jerusalem artichokes last year that Bettina brought me. And they went wild. They were 10 feet tall. So I had some tomatoes and whatnot in there, and that bed there was just a big mess. But I'm going to take a shovel and take some of these Jerusalem artichokes out and just see what we can get out of them for a harvest, okay? Never done this before, so just taking you guys and gals along with me so that, you know, you guys can learn and enjoy the ride too, so. Like, look at how thick the stem is on this thing. You know, it sounds like they're all breaky. This is a bit of a rocky part of the bed here, so might be running into some rocks or something under here. Not exactly sure. Like I said, never planted Jerusalem artichokes before, so this is a mystery to me. But what I do understand is if you don't get all the tubers out, they'll take over your garden, and I don't want that, so let's see what we can come up with here. Done one of these ahead of time. Urgh. Good Lord. Wow. Man, that thing grew some legs. Okay. So, word around the campfire is it produces little tubers. Tubers like you can eat like potatoes. So there's an example there. So I'm just going to put those over in the corner here. I'm going to shake this plant out a little bit to see what it produces. Alright. You can see at the bottom of the root mass here. Not sure if you can see that or not, but at the bottom of this root mass, you can see all these little tubers. All these little tubers in here. Now, word on the street is you can eat those like potatoes, so I'll harvest these up and let them dry up a bit, and we'll see what comes out of them. Here we go. Here's a better example right there of what those look like. I've seen them different shapes and different sizes. Some people say they look like ginger, like the root of a ginger. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to eat them like potatoes. I'll harvest these indoors, and we'll see what we can make out of those. And you'd be darn sure, if I see any Jerusalem artichokes coming up next year, I'll be ripping them out if I don't get all the tubers out of the ground. But just wanted to show you guys and gals a little bit of late season gardening for mid-November. This is pretty good for Canada up here, so you know we're having like I said, it's 50 degrees today, 51 degrees. Temperature's going to drop by a solid 10 degrees consistently for the next week. So yeah, when you have an opportunity to go get something done, take advantage of that time and you know, get your late season gardening going. You know, wherever you can, get an opportunity, get outside and get some things done. But with that, guys and gals, that's pretty much what I got for you. I'm gonna go ahead and take that other Jerusalem artichoke out of the ground. And yeah, any of you guys and gals have any idea what to do with monstrous zucchini, please let me know. So stay well and safe, y'all, and we'll catch up with you on the next one. This is going to be North, out for now.